Have you ever felt like your brain is running on low battery? Like you're stuck in a fog of homework, social media, and just life? What if I told you that you hold the power to upgrade your own mind? Think of your brain as a garden. Right now, it might feel a little neglected. Maybe with a few weeds of self-doubt or distraction, but with the right care, you can cultivate a vibrant space filled with focus, creativity, and confidence. You just need to know which seeds to plant and how to water them. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about learning to think smarter. Over the next few minutes, we're going to explore 5 powerful questions that act like super nutrients for your brain. These aren't just random questions. They are tools. Tools that can help you clear the fog, find your motivation, and build a mind that feels strong, sharp, and ready for anything. So, grab a mental watering can, and let's get started on growing your amazing brain garden. First up, let's talk about your mental diet. Ask yourself, what am I feeding my mind? Think about it. Just like your body needs good food to feel energized, your brain needs quality input to function at its best. So often, we're mindlessly scrolling through endless feeds, consuming bite-sized pieces of drama, comparison, and noise. It's like feeding your brain a steady diet of junk food. It might feel good for a second, but afterward, you're left feeling drained, unfocused, and maybe even a little anxious. Now, imagine swapping some of that junk food for a gourmet meal. What does that look like for your brain? It could be getting lost in a book that sparks your curiosity. It might be listening to a podcast that teaches you something new, or a playlist that genuinely lifts your mood. It could even be putting your phone down to draw, right? Or just sit and notice the world around you. This isn't about cutting out social media completely. It's about being intentional. When you consciously choose what you consume, you stop letting the algorithm decide what your brain thinks about. You start curating your own mental environment, one that nourishes you instead of drains you. So, take a look at your daily mental menu. Is it fueling your growth, or is it holding you back? A small change today can make a huge difference in your clarity tomorrow. All right, let's move on to the second powerhouse question. What do I want to get better at? This question is your secret weapon against feeling stuck. So many of us drift through school and life just trying to get by, doing what's required and nothing more. But your brain absolutely thrives on challenge and progress. It's wired to learn and grow. When you don't give it a specific goal, it's like a supercomputer with no program to run it, just idles. Maybe it's that math class that feels impossible, or learning to play a new song on the guitar, or even just getting better at having confident conversations. Whatever it is, pick one thing. Just one. Naming it is the first step to mastering it. Now, here's the magic part. When you decide you want to improve, you shift from a passive mindset of "I'm bad at this" to an active one of "I am practicing this." You stop seeing failure as a final verdict and start seeing it as a data point. Each mistake becomes a clue on how to do it better next time. Visualize it like a skill bar in a video game. Every time you practice, even for just 15 minutes, that bar fills up a little more. You might not see a huge jump overnight, but a little effort every day adds up to massive growth over time. Your brain starts building new neural pathways, making that skill easier and more automatic. So, what's the one thing you're going to level up? Okay? Things are getting real. Life throws curveballs, and sometimes it feels like everything is happening at once. Your mind starts racing. Your chest feels tight, and you can't think straight. In those moments, here is the question that can be your anchor. How do I reset when I'm overwhelmed? This is about building your own personal emergency toolkit for your brain. Being overwhelmed is like a mental storm cloud. Your thoughts swirl around chaotically, and it's impossible to see clearly. Trying to just push through is like trying to outrun the storm. You'll only end up more exhausted. The key is to have a pre-planned strategy to find shelter and let the storm pass. Your reset button could be anything, as long as it works for you. For some, it's as simple as taking 3 deep, slow breaths. Inhale.com, exhale chaos. This simple act sends a signal to your nervous system that you are safe. For others, it's journaling, dumping all those swirling thoughts onto a page so they stop taking up space in your head. Maybe it's putting on your favorite calm down playlists, going for a short walk, or even just splashing cold water on your face. The trick is to identify your reset rituals, asterisk before asterisk. You need them. Experiment and find 2 or 3 things that help you pause and ground yourself. When you know how to hit your own reset button, you realize that you're not helpless against the storm. You have the power to find calm, even when there's chaos all around you. This next question is a game changer, and it digs a little deeper. It's about the voice inside your head. Ask yourself, what's the story I'm telling myself? We all have an inner narrator, and that narrator is constantly explaining our world to us. When you get a bad grade, what's the story? Is it, I'm a failure, I'm just not smart enough, and everyone is going to think I'm dumb? Or is it okay, that didn't go as planned? I struggled with that material, but this is an opportunity to figure out what I missed and learn from it. See the difference? The first story leads to shame and giving up. The second one leads to resilience and growth. These stories we tell ourselves feel like facts, but they are often just rough draft sand. You are the author. You have the power to edit them. If you walk into a party and don't know anyone, is the story everyone here already has their friends, and I'm an awkward outsider? Or could you rewrite it to be, this is a room full of potential new friends? I'm going to start by just saying hi to one person. When you catch yourself telling a negative, limiting story, pause, acknowledge it, and then challenge it. Ask, is this story 100% true? Is there another, more empowering way to see this? You are not the negative thoughts in your head. You are the one who hears them. By becoming a conscious editor of your inner monologue, you can literally rewrite your reality, transforming moments of doubt into opportunities for strength. Our final question is all about connection, because we don't grow in a vacuum. The question is, who helps me think bigger? Your brain is incredibly social. The people you surround yourself with have a direct impact on your thoughts, your ambitions, and your energy. Think about your circle. Are you surrounded by people who drain you, who gossip, or who make you feel small? Or are you spending time with people who challenge you in a good way, who celebrate your wins, and who see a bigger potential in you than you might see in yourself? These bigger thinking people are like rocket fuel for your brain. A mentor, a teacher, a family member, or a friend who isn't afraid to ask you tough questions. Someone who doesn't just agree with everything you say, but encourages you to look at things from a new perspective. They are the ones who, when you say I can't, respond with, why not? Let's figure it out. A conversation with one of these people can be more valuable than hours of studying. It can spark an idea, unlock a new passion, or give you the courage to try something you were afraid of. Actively seek out these relationships. Ask that teacher for advice. Schedule a regular chat with that inspiring friend. These connections expand your world and help you build a network of support that will lift you up. Your brain becomes the average of the brains you spend the most time with. Choose your company wisely. So, there you have it. 5 essential questions to boost your brain. What am I feeding my mind? What do I want to get better at? How do I reset when I'm overwhelmed? What's the story I'm telling myself? And who helps me think bigger? These aren't just one-time questions. They are lifelong tools for self-awareness and growth. Think back to that brain garden we talked about at the beginning. It's no longer neglected. By asking these questions, you've been tending to it. You've been pulling out the weeds of distraction and self-doubt. You've been planting seeds of intention and purpose. You've been watering it with focus and resetting it with calm. Your brain is now a thriving ecosystem, full of vibrant ideas, resilient energy, and a quiet confidence that you can handle whatever comes your way. This is your brain upgraded. And the best part? You are the gardener. You are in control. Keep asking these questions. Keep tending to your mind. The more you do, the more it will flourish. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If these ideas resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build your best self. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 5 questions are you going to start asking yourself this week? Take care and keep growing.